Start a new league. Let's see if we can go on and get us some dubs. Get this training out the way.
85 years old. And as one of the ladies said, if she was being harassed by an 85-year-old man, clearly she thinks that she would have the advantage. And then also, if you are a lady saying that you are afraid to go to the police because of, the want them to be fast, but if they're not fast, that's cool.
All right, let me see if I can get this dub, man. God damn it. We can make that mark. Outside running, we're gonna run it inside, baby. I don't know how they let me do training twice with the same motherfucker. Fuck it. Fresh split.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio.
Let's go, baby. What the fuck? I think the league set fucked up.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Maybe it ain't. Just got to grab.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game.
Good hit, good hit, good hit. Damn! Fuck that up.
Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Oh, good box out.
Near the sideline. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. To throw it on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun.
Good D, good D.
And that's going to be batted away. Incomplete, so pretty ho-hum way to wrap up our 1st quarter.
Well, if you can't get your hands on the ball and take it away, next best thing, knock it down. That's the job of every defender out there. And he made sure that one wasn't completed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hope we don't regret going, man.
They'll throw it.
Good D.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Sanders running dead ahead. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Crazy.
A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Prescott now on 3rd down.
Damn, you got him
Just got it away before the hit, but
here.
it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Good D.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
2nd and 10 now. He's got a man left.
What was that about?
They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, good motherfucking
Great
dude.
defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Got a man. It's Njoku. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Slot man in motion right. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys.
God damn.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders.
Damn, you slow as a motherfucker, man.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Go with Williams,
8
man.
yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Dak now from the gun.
Drop it? What the
This
fuck?
one's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't
Damn.
make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 34 yards on that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive.
Oh, bad tackling.
A
Damn.
solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Judy there to grab it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Connection made to Judy. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up 6-0 here in the first. David Njoku, the touchdown. Oh, but it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Get shit going.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, they'll run. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. So Tryon Shoyinka gets there to take him down. No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Inside, boy. Stick to the script.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Straight ahead with Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Just 2 to go. From the gun is Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
No worry.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Right up the gut. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Vaughn running dead ahead. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. This time it's a passing play.
My fault. I was panicking.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
To the air, 3rd and long.
Ooh, good catch.
Diving forward, and he makes the catch. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now a give to Sanders, coming left.
Good shit.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Cowboys take the lead on that successful kick. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They give it to him again.
Damn, how I fucked that up.
After getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Back to the well again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line. Thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's on the turn, the ball's out, he lost it. And it's a turnover, the defense has it.
Did I get it? Did I get it?
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Back to throw now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
Yeah.
He's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott.
Oh!
It's intercepted. Grant tapped it in to pick it off. And the Browns will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Oh, man, he has to be so upset with himself. 1 yard shy of the goal line, Brock. But, hey, still an incredible play to pick it and put his team on the doorstep for 6.
No question about it. The highlight was already playing in his head. He's at the 10, the 5, the 2, and then bam! He is stopped at the 1.
And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Oh, shit, I'm tripping.
The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want 2 here.
Fucked up.
He's throwing for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Fellas.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here.
That was bad coaching.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Throwing on first is Prescott. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He's back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Damn, bro.
Greg Newsome has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives
where
they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Better tighten up.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams to start the drive. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Connects on the crosser. Hit some space around midfield.
Nice.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. First down, here's Dak. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll run here on first down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 13. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown.
Good
The
shit.
Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Man.
This one is up and good. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. To return, Jerome Ford. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Good shit.
And they
How
catch
the
up
fuck
to
we
him,
leave
but
him out
not
there?
until he's got a huge
Good
gain
shit.
and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. Back now, pressure on its way.
Damn.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He's got it in the red zone. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though. With 2nd and goal from the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. He keeps it himself. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh, boy. Now they're facing 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time. One of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. On is Hopkins for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Look, I got a fucking phone call.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams.
They ain't letting me get that shit
their
off.
Struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Prescott here from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets this forward to the 19. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward.
Get it off.
They stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 17. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Prescott now on 3rd down.
Oh, good shit.
And the Browns get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock.
Man, that's
and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time when ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Looking to throw.
Good
That's what right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there.
No, motherfucking shit off.
Football. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Good tackle.
He's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 now.
Damn, I ain't see that motherfucker.
Another interception. Picked up
This
by
game
Jeremiah
right there.
Owusu-Koramoah.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. They are now set for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Down to the 10. Runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Turpin with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That gets him 7, sets up 4th down and 3. To throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down from the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Dak throwing again.
Damn!
Their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Browns take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And this one doesn't go far. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. look at this. He's setting up to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So to a chorus of bucks from the Dawgpound, the Browns take the win at home. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.
Not the outcome we wanted. Not at all. Not at all.